Hello, this is Lee Shenson here from the Cheshire Pension Fund. In this video, I'll provide you with a bit of help with your CSV files. I'll be showing you how to save your files in CSV format. We'll go through some common issues when editing the files. And finally, I'll show you how to correct any errors before submitting monthly interfacing files. Before we get started, you'll need to check that you've signed up to our employer web service and that you've received your employee membership numbers. If you are not sure that you've received your employee membership numbers, please get in touch with us using the Cheshire PF inbox email address at the bottom of the screen. When you have received your employee membership numbers, you will have created your first monthly interfacing file. Now, this can either be through your payroll provider using a report, or it can be a manual file. The example you're looking at now is a manual file. You should also note that this file is an Excel file, not a CSV file. Any changes you need to make should be done in the Excel file first. You may notice that some of your employee membership numbers actually begin with leading zeros. It is very important that if you make any changes to your file, that these leading zeros remain, as this may cause errors when you load your file later on. Your employer number may also have leading zeros. It's really important that these numbers also stay the same after you submitted your file. Another point to mention, the employee membership number should always be 8 digits long, and your employer number should always be 5 digits long. You should also make sure that the employee membership number column and the employer number column are formatted to text format. This will make sure that the leading zeros remain. If you are submitting a file that was created from a payroll report, please make sure that you make any corrections before you save the file in CSV format. This will save you from having to edit individual lines for each line of data, and is especially useful if you are submitting a file with a large amount of members. If you are making changes to a manual file, please make sure that all the changes are done and then save it as a CSV file afterwards. So click File, Save As, and then in the file type, it needs to be saved as CSV in brackets, comma, delimited. If an error message pops up here, just click Yes. At this point, you'll want to close the file down, ready to be submitted onto Employer Web. When you close the file, you'll notice that a message might pop up asking if you want to save the changes you've made. Don't click Save, as this will overwrite the changes you've already made, and then when you submit the file, it'll cause an error. Please click Don't Save, and then you can submit the file as normal. It is very important that you don't open the file to view it at this point in time, as the leading zeros will disappear. After you have loaded your file to Employer Web, you can check the data to make sure that the leading zeros are still there. To do this, you'll need to move the process to stage 2, which is the data correction stage. When here, click on one of the lines of data you want to view, and then click Edit Row. As you can see here, the employee membership number still has the leading zeros. If you open up your CSV file before submitting it, you will notice that the leading zeros from the employee membership numbers will disappear. If you do this and then submit the file to us, this will cause an error with the process. To give you an example, I'll just open up this CSV file here. As you can see, the leading zeros have now disappeared from all of the employee membership numbers. So by saving and submitting this file, this will cause an error in the process, and unfortunately, it will be returned back to you to correct it. I hope you found the information in this video to be useful. If you have any comments or suggestions about this video or any of the other videos that we've produced, please feel free to do so using our email address at the bottom of this page. You have been listening to Lee Shenton from the Cheshire Pension Funds. Thank you for watching.